block, make some fucking noise! From the block, make some motherfucking noise. Yes, sir. Shocktober Part 5. You already know what time it is. I am your host, OSAMA the Great, from state to state to wherever the fuck your mama lay. We shooting boys in the face. We just gonna keep running them, man. I got an Oklahoma City vet, man. Talk your shit.
Yo, my name is Reid, a.k.a. Larry Bird of the Scary Words. High society, school of thought, block shit. Let's fucking go.
Make some noise, y'all. Fresh off of GZ, by the way. And on my left, I got a H-time veteran. Talk your shit, bro.
Man, Richard Kirklinski, if you knew your history, my nickname wouldn't be no mystery, man. Battle Coliseum, Dumb Logic, Island shit, man. Let's ride.
Make some noise, y'all. All right, Tyler Reid elected to go first, man. We gonna get it.
You mute your shit? Yo, first off, can everybody just give Ice a round of applause? Ice, congratulations on having the 5th best battle league in your own state. Your stock declining at a gross rate and your words hold no weight. One hand on the back of your head, the other on your chin. Make you rotate. With the pen and pad tie will go noodles on this cat like lo mein. You got a lot of lip service and all that jazz. John Coltrane. You ain't hard body, you rock as soft as Coldplay. He can't wait to get away from these bars like a parole date. They won't be able to find the body. I'm gonna keep it brief, Ice, that's a cold case. You delusional battle rap weirdo. Always thinking you bigger than you actually are. With a diva-ass ego, you just acting the part. As far as Battle Coliseum, y'all all suck. I just call it like I see them. I'm at the apex, the zenith. Sink or swim, you falling off the deep end. Y'all should be screaming freedom. Instead, he got y'all brainwashed like North Koreans. He giving false hope to some hungry bitches like the snake in the Garden of Eden. You were gonna give my bros D-Lo and Gotta Praise. A great look versus Trez and Latazé. A week before the battle, he's on his Facebook Live with a bunch of excuses and a lot to say. The way you operate is toxic waste. I wouldn't give you the time of day. Bitches, school of thought. Live from the block till I'm dropped in the grave. The newest killer on the roster for OSAMA the Great. The real question is why nobody in Houston gave this imposter the fade. We all know the real ones at Barcode. Shout out to Scotty and Blaze. As soon as he get a little momentum, I show up and tsunami his wave. You getting cooked on cam by the white man. So in obvious ways, I'm Bobby Flay. You getting properly filleted, please. Yeah, come on, man, let's go. You getting properly filleted, please. You aren't even an appetizer. Just face it, you suck, baby. Pacifiers. The Masked Rider is back, strapped in black attire. This is a Hunger Games sequel. That means all you doing is catching fire. Ain't nobody eyeing you, Ivan Rude. Checkmate, this is your final move. Ice is doom, my style. Fine-tuned like vinyl grooves, your spinal bruise. This little boy getting spanked. Red bottom, designer shoes, alter your... Ain't nobody eyeing you, Ivan Rude. Checkmate, this is your final move. Ice is doom, my style. Fine-tuned like vinyl grooves, your spinal bruise. This little boy getting spanked. Red bottom, designer shoes, alter your tone or I'll vow to let it ring like the bride and groom. Let's go.
I say how you want it. Bars, jokes, schemes, wordplay, or lyrical content. No matter which route this fake blockman but take, he gonna have to deal with the consequence. Also said I needed to take this battle. Said it's gonna help me move up the battle rap ladder. Not knowing that you're in my universe and you're just a spectacle of trash that I consider clatter. So the fact that I took the time and energy to write for you, you should feel flattered. Especially when you don't know the topic nor the subject matter. They thinking if they put you in the right mixture of gas, it's going to turn you into a star, but you're missing two key elements. And that's to apply pressure when you're under the light so we can see you shine. See, that's what... That's the apply pressure when you're under the light so we can see you shine. See, that's what makes you irrelevant. But the fact that I'm here proves that you exist. So it makes you relevant. I'm on a cosmic scale, and in my galaxy, you're seen as a molecule. You're still dealing with life issues. I'm dealing with the essence of life and God particles. So for stepping into my home world, it's only right that we treat you as an alien. That just means we're going to mess him up. I caught him in Area 51 now, flying objects toward his way just to light him up. They thought it was a conspiracy theory because they can't find no evidence to where you landed. Now, that's a hell of a cover-up. Now, is that too scientific for y'all to grasp? I fully understand. Well, how about I take the whole concept and flip it into TV shows then? Like, for following this Star Trek, think of Westworld. You need to put on a show with a smile, because I'm known to battle stars in this galactica, and I'm on the fringe to kill another. If he start acting wild, I'll be on the Stargate with an altered carbon ready. I'll be on the Stargate with an altered carbon ready to let that fireflies are waiting on him like a court trial. So I'm going to let you decide whether you want to be lost in space or finding Warehouse 13 to be solved as a case that's part of the X-Files. I've seen Stranger Things on the Twilight Zone to believe you're going to cause my demise. You're just a made-up character with a great story behind you. This reminds me of Babylon 5. I told y'all these magicians use a black mirror, smoke, sleight of hand, and it's all a gimmick. Even a doctor who knows my history can tell you I'm the last person you want to see go beyond these outer limits. So me, believing anything you're going to do to me is kind of hard to see. So you doing anything to me is kind of hard for me to believe. Hold on. Kind of hard for me to believe because just like them TV shows I just named, that whole entire science fiction. But here's the contradiction. You're in the business of saving people that's designed for villains. So after this killing, y'all get to witness how he rose to be seen in the skies. No, I say y'all get to witness how heroes get to be seen in disguise. He came suited. He came suited for action, got knocked off before he could finish. How can any real artist buy this type of design when they can tell that it's not authentic? See, I was naturally grown, which is why people invest in my stock because of the flavor I produce. While you get fed through a process to have this taste in this field. This is artificially made juice. That Minute Maid got you thinking that concentrate is 100% real. Well, that's far from the truth because you can't get no type of nourishment from something that has no seeds or proof that it comes from the roots. I'm trying to plant the idea. If you're trying to grow in this culture, you got to put in the work ethic out in the field. That's why they judge me off my groundwork and give me a green thumb for the skill because I'm proving to y'all what's man-made can't never beat what's organically real. That's round, man.
When it come to rhyming words, he's the product of Heisenberg. In all of your previous battles, you blew, Ice.
Fire! That was nice. Let's go.
And I came with real ones with more than a few stripes, so don't get too hyped. Shoot me. Motherfucker, you wouldn't even shoot dice. Off camera, I'll have that long stick over your head like a boom mic. I'm off kilter. I'm off kilter. You all filler. Hope you brought your coat, Ice. It's gonna be a long winter. What up, Palms Killer? It'll be at your neck like Von Miller. Yo, Oso, this what you call dinner? He ain't even a small sliver. I'm known to leave a foe holy and fast like Yom Kippur. You were never a threat. He came to war with a dull butter knife. Open up with the heat. You can see that I'm cooking like an oven light. I walk up. I walk up to your mother like, you know your son's a sucker, right? Then feed her that plumber pipe, leave that pussy destroyed something like a construction site. You not a plate for me. This is more like a hunger strike. The block bully, I'm nothing nice. Plus all the bitches love when I come back around like pumpkin spice. Let's fucking go. By now, you should have gotten the picture. Like doing the same puzzle twice when it comes to making foes skate. No debate. Frozen Lake. I got it covered, Ice. Come on, you know. To go less than 110% is never in my regimen. I am the antithesis of everything that you represent. Your punches are like the lottery. Sure, there's a chance, but they never hit. Your punches are like the lottery. Sure, there's a chance, but they never hit. I got a mean cross that'll make them see spots like leopard print. I am the perfect specimen, a veteran, there's no comparison. He all talk. This bird got a big mouth like a fucking pelican. Everything I said I meant. Everything I said I meant. Get choke slammed through the sediment. He can't contain my flow. From the H to the O, you're out of your element. Larry Bird of the scary words. It's absurd how I serve hatred. Isn't it ironic how Ice looks like a third-degree burn patient? I told Oso for this, don't worry about the grip. I will defer payment. You can't have everything handed to you. You have to get out and earn greatness. I've learned patience. It took practice and working on word placements. They doubted me for years. Now I'm here, rubbing it in your faces verbatim. All I do is talk to them. Howard Stern Station, you'll always be under the God like your workplace is a church basement.
I heard you was going to get a 30 on me. That's hard for me to believe. I be damned I let a descendant of a slave owner say they gonna whip me. This gonna be harder. This gonna be harder than you being in an all-black classroom on Black History Month with a book titled, How Can a Nigga Achieve? And the teacher asks you to speak out loud. Because I'm going to beat your ass the minute I hear Tyler Reid. Hell. Nigga. Hell. Hold up. Hell. Through the midst of me building up my brain, I had to deal with a lot of avalanches of problems up in this art form. A lot of coding. We're at night shooting in rainy conditions in order to build up the platform. And whether you believe it or not, you couldn't stop this sunshine in the mild thunderstorm. Stop fronting. You know that you're getting flamed because you can see the smoke. The Sid gave him cancer. Nice feeling out his throat. Then I used the rest of the pack on your daughter. She died from the secondhand smoke. I guess I was addicted to nicotine to teach her the truth about dealing with smoke. That bar was, didn't seem that mean, but just know I got a short circuit to give J5 and really have him talking to a machine. All because he didn't monitor what he was inputting in front of the screen. For the right chip, I'll ram something in your memory to prove you ain't got the drive to deal with this type of system. Mad that I imported a new piece on your motherboard and had her running more efficient, teaching her new tricks on her Windows. The reason why she called this IT guy to come and upgrade a condition. They say, Ice, you must be an artist. I say a cartoonist at best, because you can picture the images out of every single line, and I may be known for the artwork, so you shouldn't be surprised if I see you with a big O. I'm going to transform into my mobile suit like Gundam Wing, a true Ronin warrior that's a speed racer, because I Mach 5 over the slightest thing. This Astro Boy will rock it with the machine to prove your squad is like Voltron. Just a bunch of cats that come together but never seem to do anything. Y'all just painted to look like y'all about action in front of the TV screen. These might be the reason why I watch these shows in Japanese, but you gonna say you don't like that scheme. So you gonna give it a shoulder shrug. Whatever Tyler Reid, he won't fully understand until he see the subs. This is a gas car. This is a gas car to an electric car. See, he needs the gas in order to get y'all messing with his movement, while all I need is a simple spark of energy, and I got everybody rocking with my movement. Kind of looks like I'm shooting out a mini Hadouken, so watch how I dukin. It's not a rumor when they say Ice blacked out in front of the camera. It's a Kuma saying he can hang with me. Saying you can hang with me, you must be a doofus because y'all ain't seen hanging with me, you must be a doofus because y'all ain't seen a Star Wars this good since George Lucas. You just another jackass that will become famous on camera for doing something stupid. Wow.
Another white boy scheme. Man, that was the best yet. How about I put this blade in your jugular? Now who's the redneck?
Let's go.
Stop fucking with me. Before I finish, come on now. Before I finish putting you in the grave, let me address Scotty. It's a good thing he's full of excuses. I would have made that Maserati look like a jalopy. You're too plain. I'm licensed to ill, plus a kamikaze. I give everybody in your posse the mossy and probably make the lobby look like Benghazi. But back to this steaming bag of shit and mediocrity. And you headed back to BC? That laughing stock of atrocities. After this, don't even think for a blink you can start calling me. The way you treated my dude Ronnie, honestly, you should be all apologies like the song Nirvana sings. Logically, I beat all the dudes from my state that you booked. Now I'm cooking you in my second home. How dumb do you look? Fact is, you knew that I would slaughter your guys. With what's at stake, I'd have treated them pussies like parsley, pushed them all to the side. General Lee, I'm like, General Lee, you will be falling in line. Reality's a tough pill to swallow once you realize that it's also your pride. You do y'all can't handle that real shit. You want to listen to grocery list and shit. You do a lot of fronting to save face on social media. Setting your people up to fail, that's no way to treat familia. You can find this face next to extra medium inside the encyclopedia. The way I'm breaking blood down, you should change your name to Ice, sickle cell anemia. See, he might talk a nice game, but he could never take away from Ty's name. You must be going off that night train. People see me and swore that Christ came. I always heard Iceman was a killer. I never see it come out like a wine stain. He get wet up, now he frozen solid when I dump and give ice trays. Defend yourself, Ice. Do something. Let the AK pop. If Doc Brown heard me rap, he'd say, Great Scott, I'll make this pussy center fold. That's a playmate spot. I'm coming off the block to go in your pocket like J.J. Watt. I killed 2 battles in a week. It's clear we not cut from the same cloth. I will shoot the deuce, your roof suit. It won't take long to make your brains broth. I'm in the bushes. A couple shots, soup. I'll splatter your shit like paintball. Then you'll find me in this dame draws, cause my fang long, she yell out, play ball, when I hit and bang walls like my name was Wade Balls. Let me get it. Yo, blind man at a Grateful Dead concert. Y'all haven't seen tie-dye lately. I body every battle individually. My highlight's crazy. But since I'm white, they always want to compare and bring up Vanilla Ice and Ice Baby. But I'm more the type to mask up like ISIS and Ice's baby. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
Yo, talk to that man. You're in a group called High Society, right? So that means you're dealing with the upscale lifestyle factors, throwing parties with hors d'oeuvres, caviar on rich, and making meetings with the money stackers. Look, Tyler, no matter how well you dress it up, I'm still going to view you as a fancy cracker. Oops, my bad, fancy cracker. See, they only like you because of your skin tone and the language of words you use when you be spitting. Of course you're going to be good with giving out bars. Your ancestors been passing out convictions. So who you working for? FBI, ATF, CIA, or some other government affiliation I forgot to mention? Doesn't really matter, though. You still gonna die anyway just for being white and fitting the description. Why you always yelling and screaming in your battles? Seems like you only do it to grab their attention, to overcompensate the fact that you lack the lyrics that make people want to listen because it's too easy to follow your 4-bar rhythmic system. Your logic is to throw a bunch of random punches so it can excite the fans. My logic is to conserve energy, being tactical, making sure my punches land. You're in it for the notoriety. That's Tyler Reid. I'm doing it for the legacy of my name. Adonis Creed. Why we couldn't do this battle in Oklahoma? Tyler, I thought you was running shit. Ronnie's your man's, right? Surprised he's still supporting this bitch. Ever since you made OSAMA your pimp and he adopted you to the block, gave you a spot, started dressing you up and saying you was hot, this hoe don't even know that he didn't use. I guess they trained you well at the school of thought. When did Donald...
30 rock, nigga.
When did Donald Trump's son become a battle rapper? And which battle rapper starter kit did you get? Let me guess. The Marky Mark, Vanilla Ice, John Cena battle kit? Nah, I think you got the Bubba Sparks, Asher Roth, Weird Al Yankovic, but I can see the House of Pain, Beastie Boy, Energy and Action, but I think you fall right in line with the 8 Mile package, which is perfect, because we both didn't see y'all potential and see how you can handle the ratchet. See, on the block, they say Tyler got one of the coldest deliveries, literally. That just means he's always showing up with the pizza late, clearly. They say, Ice, you need to stop being a racist. I say, how? I hate everybody equally the same, because when it comes time to kill, the only thing that matters is the price and the name. But here's the dilemma. Every time I come out here, you give me the batter-ups instead of the person that's number one. That's just dumb. It's about to get hot in here, and I need y'all to come and take a ride with me to see the things from my perspective on my end. Why should I keep coming out here spitting this country grammar to these party people if you keep booking these bums over and over again? I want to punch you in your grill, but nah, scratch that. This what got me pissed. You said you was going to get a body on me, you need to quit, because even Nelly knows you ain't never been known to make a hit. See, I've been known to be with the Cannon before they invented a Mega Man. Learn how to move and work with them blocks before they had Legoland. Even though me and OG Percy out of 2 different sets, we still part of the same clan, and I'm known to control the army under siege better than Aquaman. In order for a black man to not be viewed as a villain, he has to do something superb. Because according to the president and everybody in DC's universe, I'm considered a threat just for saying a word. Shazam. Yeah, that's how easy it is for me to body this nerd. I heard you was coming with a pack of people from Oklahoma. Hope they can prepare for action. Because I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance if you ask the crowd, if I make a phone call, you ain't going to be able to answer the question I'm asking. He thinking, who wants to be a millionaire? I'm thinking if I should let a millie air. He answered wrong. He end up extra in the box like hip-hop squares. If the price is right, your squad going to be in jeopardy right off the rip. And I doubt they want to see me make a love connection with this ratchet up off my hip. The police trying to show me the reels of fortune, thinking I give them the evidence and that I might squeal. But the minute they slid the case my way and I seen the numbers I was facing, they knew it was going to be a no deal. So if I can't find you, Tyler, then that's when me and your family feud over the beef. So you might want to put a vest on your granny. Because if I catch her in that store, she ain't going to be able to survive that supermarket sweep. You knew you was dead the minute this battle was booked. But it's up to you in Oklahoma to decide on how bad you want your footage to look. Round.
Yo, clap that shit up, y'all.